gates of hell as we make our way to heaven through the Nazi lines. Primo Victoria!
Hey guys, Why Not Game here, and I'm an idiot, number one, because I had to relaunch my World of Tanks launcher to get the OBS to start working, my recording software. So I did lose the aftermath data sheet of what just happened, the match I just got in. But I reassure you that it was a great match. I still have the recording that I'm going to show you guys. I do have the Primo Victoria, excuse me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. This is a Swedish new tank, as you can see here off to the right. It is a tank that has been modeled after a heavy metal band. I don't know what nationality they're from. I'm into heavy metal, but not too much. Nonetheless, I got it. It's a great tank. It's modeled after an STRV 81, I believe, which is pretty much a Centurion, but Swedish. I'm going to go ahead and go through the gun rate quick, some of the ammunition in my setup, and then we will show you guys that replay. Number one, I've been playing this tank for less than 24 hours. I would say I've probably played it a cumulative total of 5 hours, and I've had great games in it. The last game I just played actually netted me 139,000 after payments, after repairs and stuff. It was originally 100 and I believe 75k. Base XP was probably around 1 to 2,000. Aftermath was 4,000 XP total with premium and boosters. Was not on the double, and I also had my mastery badge I achieved with this thing. Great game that I had, very good. This is a very good tank in my opinion. The only downsides of it is you're not bouncing any shots with the plate. The lower plate's gonna take it. It won't take it. The lower plate's gonna get eaten alive. The upper plate's gonna get eaten alive. You're gonna have rounds go through while you're side scraping. The turret though, the turret is where this monster excels. If you look at these statistics here, the turret has 258 millimeters of armor at the front. It's very good, and I've noticed that the only things that really pin the front of this turret is premium rounds. So get yourself hold down and do your job, you know. It's a fast tank. It comes with the package I got. The ultimate version came with vertical stabilizer, 20% accuracy during movement and turret rotation. That really helps out with those snapshots. 10% view range, which pretty much helps. I noticed that I get scouting achievements, like I get medals for spotting people before there's even scouts ahead of me. Like there's scouts maybe 100, 200 meters ahead of me, and they're not even getting these spots before I am. And then the gun rammer, which also helps with the reload time. That's always nice to have a reduced 10% reload time. So these 5 crewmen here are the band members of the Sebaton. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but this tank itself is called the Primo Victoria. There are 3 round types, high explosive, and 2 APCRs. The other APCR just does more penetration and I believe the same amount of damage. But your standard round type is armor piercing composite rigid, so that is pretty refreshing. I don't run a whole lot of APCR, I only use them when I absolutely need them, in my opinion. And then the gun itself is a 83.4 caliber or 83.4 millimeter cannon, 8 rounds a minute. It's a decently fast reload time. I really like the reload time on this gun. It's where this tank really excels, especially with the tank gun rammer. The penetration values are there. As you can see, that it's pretty good. I can go through the upper plate of Yag Tiger 88s, and you know, tanks like the Defender and the lower are still going to give you issues, but it's a pretty good gun. Reliable, fast with its dispersion. Its aiming time as well, very accurate if you want it to be. And sometimes it gives you hell, but for the most part, it's a good gun. Like I said, the premium and the standard rounds both do the same amount of damage. Premium just has that extra boost in damage or penetration, and high explosive rounds for whenever you need to reset that cap. This tank does go 50. It says 50 max speed, 50 kilometers, and it will hit that speed relatively quickly, in my opinion. It's a decently fast tank for relocationing and moving around, and in reverse it goes, I think, 20. So if you need to go reverse, you can do that. Don't worry about it. You'll get to where you need to be. No problem, and without a whole bunch of hell. Without further ado, though, I'm going to show you the game I was just in. I'm going to shut this down. There's going to be a jump, and we are going to be in the match. I might be commentating. I'm not 100% sure. I'll just throw some of my opinions in of what I was thinking here and there. Sit back, relax, and enjoy what you see. Okay, guys, so we are here on Fisherman's Bay. This is my lineup. It's a tier 8 match all across the board. No less than that, no higher than that. So this is a pretty good match to have this tank in. Couple premiums, a lot of premiums on each team. That defender on the other team is what I really have issues with as a defender. Those things are a pain in my ass, to be quite frank and blunt. And it's very hard for me to pin them with regular APCR. I don't like to switch to premium rounds when I don't have to. Let's go ahead and fast forward it a little bit here. There we go. And maybe one more. Okay, so we're moving up on the battlefield, and I see this WZ's about to get ganged up on. I wanted to move over there and help him, and then it was right about now that I decided, you know what, it's probably not the best idea for me to be crossing in an open field like this. So I ended up turning around and cutting it back, doing a 20 kilometer turn. Pretty fast tank. I see the P.Victoria thinking I'm about to get a shot, but unfortunately I don't have anything good. I see that bat chat I saw I had one shot there, so I waited around, and I'm gonna end up paying for that decision. There it is. AMX CDC decides to pop one in my hindquarters, and I'm running for it. I'm trying to get out of the open now. I see that P.Victoria there in a defender, as well as the teammates over here, and I'm trying to come over here and assist this AMX, or the M4A1 Revenant and some of these other guys, and then I just can't resist this P.Victoria here. I want to hit him so bad. I have shots, I don't take it. Just too risky of a shot to not be aimed in. I aim in, spot the FCM50T, see that pop up, I decide to back off. I see the AMX, or the FCM50T, so I'm starting to get my gun on him. Don't have a shot because he backs up. Smart move by him. Revenant is still there. Haven't done anything to him yet. So far we've only taken one hit, bringing us down to 1,100. I see this and take my shot, and it misses. I didn't wait fully, but I mean the circle was really small as it was. It does a quick aim time. He returns, and there goes that turret bounce. That is an easy bounce off the front of this turret. As I told you, it's a very strong turret. Don't rely on its sides or rear of the turret, or the front sides or rear of the tank. Rely on the front of that turret. I guarantee you it'll bounce most shots that you take. That's where your armor is. So I decided to push up here. I see the Revenant there. I'm going to help these guys out a little bit. Two P.Victorias. Defender was last known over here, and those are some issues. The heavy tank battle in the city. Our heavy tanks are just camping a little bit farther in the back. Pushing up here, do 3 damage to him. I apologize. Our heavy tanks are just sitting back, and it's just a brawl at this point. I'm going to be getting into some of that action over there in a minute and showing you guys what this gun can do with its reload time. Pushing up on these P.Victorias here. I still haven't done anything in this match yet, unfortunately. It's a pretty slow start. I've bounced one APCR standard round from that P.Victoria. He's on 46 health, and you don't know how bad I wanted to rush him. But the issue is, there was no way I was going to look at that damage down there. There's no way I'm going to kill him in one shot. It's not worth my time. Pushing over a little bit this way, I see the heavy tanks and medium tanks in the city. All those tier 8s running low and slow and doing what they're doing. I decide I'm going to get into a position where that defender on the opposite side and the P.Victorias can't hurt me too bad. I decided to side scrape that way. And this turret is turning pretty quickly. It's a fast turning turret as well. There goes the defender. I don't really want to mess with him because I'm never confident in fighting defenders. I need to sit in like a training room with a friend or something and find out how exactly they work. Waiting on a P.Victoria to pop up. I don't unfortunately get any shots on that. The defender is turning sideways. I take my shot, and I don't know how that one just went high. I really don't. Don't have another shot on that defender for a bit, so we're going to go and fast forward it here a little bit. There we go. We've done some damage, so I'm going to rewind that. We've done some damage, so let's find out where that damage was done. There we go. IS3 spotted. He's falling back, and this is where I'm going to start getting my bread and butter going. Bounce first shot. That's fine. Reload time is very quick, and boom, another one into that IS6. 225. IS6 is looking this way. He does not see me because of he's looking away. He doesn't see me. He's trying to get out of the open. I don't have 6th Sense yet. And there goes a big juicy target. Don't have time for him. I see where the IS6 is going. Bam, another shot into him. Tracked him. I'm going to take advantage of that. Load up another round. Put it right into the side of that IS6. Or IS3. Boom, Bluish tracks off again. He is one shot now, and I'm getting assisting damage from hits. I wanted to put another one into that IS3, but it wasn't worth my time. I went ahead and repaired my ammo rack instead of tracks, since the tracks were just about up anyways. Fell back a little bit. I'm going to make that guy pay for doing that to me. Next round was going towards that VK. Did not go through. Tank is almost reloaded, and there it goes into the VK. Good healthy roll. Good roll of 237, which is going to set us to 600 and 915 after shooting that guy. Nice hits there. Above average roll. Get another one of those. There you go. A little bit below average. 227. Let's get another one loaded up. and he's spotted. He's dropped off the map, but he is tracked, and I'm assuming I'm still hitting him and tracking him. I look away to get a shot on him, but then I decide, put another one there. Got him. He's dead. Right through the unseen area. Right now, it's roughly 1,142 damage. That guy right there, I rushed that shot. I'm hoping he's not going to drive away because I see him rotating his hull. He's not, because he is not thinking very wise. Boom. Primo Victoria gets its revenge. I'm backing off. The defender finally came forward to take a hit on me. Now we are in a whirlwind. That APCR round from the T-54 Mod 1, he shot 2 premium rounds at me, one of which did pin, and the other one of which bounced, surprisingly, probably off of my turret, hopefully. Hoping that's where it bounced off of. And we did just get some spotting assist damage, and we still are, because of clutch shot right there. We still are getting spotting assist damage just from being over here. We've gotten 2 good spotting assist hits, and we're up to 1,000 spot assist damage at this point as well. This tank sometimes is borderline light tank scout more than anything else, even though it's a medium. It's fast, it's a good scout tank over anything else. I'm deciding to get into a good position to try to get that guy. Tried to clutch it there, get a quick shot off, didn't work, so I'm pushing up here, waiting on my reload time, keeping my turret in a good position. He's dead. Took a hit from the right, and I'm rearing now. I'm trying to get back out of the city, or out of the open here. I'm trying to little get back into the city here, trying to reel back into the city. I see that ISU is going to get damaged there. I see a Primo Victoria rushing him, and I think I waited for a shot, didn't have one, so I cut right, and I went ahead and got out of there. Took a shot anyways. Bad move. I don't know why I wasted a round. Went ahead and turned around. There it is, and we are going to go ahead and get out of there going 35 easily. Nope, we're just going to rotate around. All right. Thanks for making me look like an ass. We're going back up to this, up to the main road in this little outskirt here. We do take a shot and I think a bounce. There goes a Scorpion G. I'm not sticking around to fight him. I'm gonna go ahead and start backing up. Like I said, this thing has a pretty good reverse speed. It's 20 in reverse. We take a bounce from the Primo Victoria off of our turret, a bounce from the track shot from the low, very surprisingly. Spotting damage to the Scorpion G at 414. That's gonna hurt him. Primo Victoria has just been taking out one of them. And this T-34 here was just he was a hero. This guy, that guy behind me, he was just a hero in a troop. Unfortunately, he died. He's got, I think, 2 kills on his own, and it's sad to see him, to see that he had died in this match. I was hoping that he was going to survive to the end. I think it's right about now. Yep, there it is. T-34 got taken out. I right now am going to go ahead and push around towards this Lorraine 40 ton a bit and try to get behind that rock right there where my cursor is pointing, around that little area, and try to get any defense on cap that I can, and try to hit anybody that I can. Scorpion G has just popped up. I'm going to take a shot as I stop. I'm waiting for it. I was really waiting a little bit too long. My mouse was moving around a little bit too much. There we go. Took him out. That is going to count for our 4th kill. Hopefully we can get a top gun this match. The low is backing off. The Primo Victoria is still out there in the field somewhere, and the CDC. We've got 3 tanks left to worry about. And there goes the Primo Victoria. First shot flies over my head. He rushed it. Boom. Put one into his upper plate. No problem. He's rushing me now. I'm hoping that Lorraine 40 ton's going to kill him, but he's not. And that's going to allow me, boom, 5th kill right there. At this point, I go ahead and decide, you know what? Let's just go ahead and rush through the field here and get towards that low. That low's taking some damage. I'm looking back still nervously. Critical hit that low, didn't pin him, and I'm still rushing across the field here towards the CDC. The last guy has been spotted. Okay, so I decide to go back towards the right here because I saw the CDC was cutting his turret, or cutting this way with his name overhead. And then I'm gonna rush it. I notice, I look to the right, and there goes a Lorraine 40 ton. Yep, we're going for it, both of us. And I think the Lorraine noticed that I was on 5 kills, and he was being nice enough to let me get the kill, hopefully. This guy just didn't focus me. I came down here, auto lock, bam, put one into the back top of his tank. Loaded up the second one. I was holding on to that mouse button. I was hoping he wasn't gonna kill me. Boom, killed him. Right into his frontal plate with APCR. No way that was gonna bounce. And that is good for a Top Gun mastery. And 137,000 after repairs and payments, with 2,236 assisting damage, 2,621 dealt damage, 710 bounces, 710 bounce damage, surprisingly, which I should not have bounced. My name's Why Not Game, and I'm out.